Looks like everything was working. Good, good, good. Feel like my mat traveled a little bit to the left. That's alright. So guys, welcome in today. We're doing unguided meditation first for 45 minutes, then we're going for 25 minutes of meditation and 5 minutes of shavasana. Afterwards, 45 minutes of yoga. My name is Marcel, I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for energy, entertainment and motivation. If you like to join in, please feel free to do so. So let's go right away. It's unguided, just focusing on your breath here. Feeling your breath coming in and out. And again, always if you lose your focus, come back to your breath. Always when you lose your focus, come back to your breath. And don't judge yourself. It's alright to lose. It's bound to happen to lose your focus. So, good. Let's go, let's start. And slowly lie back down on your back, keeping your eyes closed. Extend your feet. Extend your feet, extend your arms by your sides. Palms are pointing up towards the sky. Feet are lying. Toes are facing away from each other. And just be releasing the focus of the breath and just be. And slowly come up and sit up. Whew. Check in how you're feeling. And I'll put on quickly some music, and then we're starting with our yoga session today, which will be inversion. I hope you're excited about that, because I am. And let's put on some music. Whoop. That was correct. So, quickly. Looks right. Good. So we're here. And let's go. Let's do this. If you need something to drink, drink something. Yeah, we do that. I also need something to drink quickly. So. Great. Checking one more thing here. Yep, that's all correct. Good. And from here, let's come to a sit again. And let's restart again in the yoga practice today. I hope you're excited. I am. And we're going for a little bit of an inversion practice. And yeah, I like to introduce myself again. And we're going until 7:50. My name is Marcel and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for energy, entertainment and motivation. I'm also joined by Bushali. She's currently outside my door and meowing. You probably hear her very good. So she's 20 years old and she doesn't hear that well anymore, so she's meowing very, very loud. And she wants attention because she already got food. So that's about her. And I'm Marcel. I'm here for the instructions, and together we're teaching every day here on Twitch live. If you like to check us out, please come by. Feel free to do so. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome in. Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. Let's slowly start. Come to a great sit. Anytime your sit starts hurting you or starts feeling uncomfortable, feel free to change your sit. Bring your hands wherever they feel good, and breathe in a little bit deeper to the belly, into the chest. And I like to invite you to think about what is an inversion for you. So in German that's called eine Umkehrung. So it's kind of like turning upside down on one side, one way. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. Your rhythm, and releasing again, your rhythm breathing in. Coming into your body right here, right now. How does your body feel today? Bring your arms by your sides. Lift the arms up by your sides. Palms are pointing forward. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. And then release, breathing out. Release the arms by your sides. When you have the arms by your sides, hold your breath for a second and go again. Go in your rhythm, go with your breath. Breathing in when you lift your arms up. And you have the hands overhead, hold your breath. And breathing out, releasing again. Breathing in. Breathing out. And in. And out. Holding your breath and your hands are by your sides and breathing in again. Good job. Go again. And release your arms. Bring your hands to your thighs slowly. And on your thighs, connect your palms with your thighs. Feel your palms. How do they feel? Feel the thighs. How do they feel? And start moving your palms forward and backward on your thighs. Feeling how the palms feel. Maybe there's some warmth. Maybe there's some coldness. And feeling how the thighs feel. Maybe there's some warmth, some coldness on the touching point. Kind of. What do you feel on your palms? What do you feel on your thighs? Really focusing on that. And going with a movement that feels good to you. And from there, bring your shoulders forward and upward, backward and down, and again forward, upward, backward and down. Go with a movement, with a rhythm that feels good to you. So don't push yourself too much, but push yourself a little. Last time, forward shoulders, upward, backward and down, and release your arms by your sides. Bring your right hand to the right, extend your left hand into the sky, get long from your left sitting bone to the top of the left hand, keeping your right side long today. Long, long, long. Head is in line with the spine. And then switching around, extending the right hand up, from your right sitting bones up to the top of the fingers. Great, and release again. Change around. Just try to lean a little bit, but keeping your right side long and keeping your left sitting bone connected to the floor. So we want to get really longer in the left side, but also keeping the right side long. Good. And release. Same on the other side. Last time. Okay. And release. Bring your fingers together. Interlace the fingers in front of your heart. Circle your wrists here, right now. How does that feel today? And maybe bring the other thumb forward. Maybe also try to circle in the other direction. How does that feel? And one more exercise before we go over to warm up our body a little bit more. This is the exercise that we want to do is bring a lot of awareness to the mounts of the fingers. So these are the mounts of the fingers here. We want to bring a lot of awareness there. So we're bringing the mounts of the fingers together, push in through the mounts of the fingers and then release the fingers down. Push in through the mounts of the fingers, claw the fingers a little bit and release again. Push in through the mounts of the fingers, claw the fingers here a little and release. So you want to feel these mounts of the fingers connected with the other mounts of the fingers. So again, bring them together. Pushing in, claw the fingers a little bit and release. 2 more times, pushing in, releasing, pushing in, feel the mounts of the fingers connected and release. Last time. Good, release. Shake your wrists a little bit, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. I already said last exercise, but let's do one little more. So again, bring the mounts of the fingers together here. What we're doing is we're lifting the fingers off. And release the fingers down again. Lifting the fingers off and release down again. You can also bring the elbows kind of like parallel. The wrists, so elbows, wrists, elbow parallel to the floor, try to lift off. Then it's harder, right? So find a pose, find a kind of angle that feels good to you. Good. Great. Last time, lifting the fingers up and releasing. Shake your wrist. Hi Pumpkin, thank you for the host. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Shake your wrists, shake your shoulders, shake your elbows, and let's warm up our body a little bit more. Let's come forward. Ooh, thank you for the host. Let's come forward into all fours. How are you doing? How is your body feeling today? Do you feel better or? Good. And from here, bring your shoulders over the wrist, shoulders over the wrists. Can I say it? Hips over the knees, and restore chest arcing slowly up from the lower spine up, breathing in. And then rounding down from the top of the head down. Arcing up from the lower spine up, breathing in. And rounding down from the top of the head down, and continue in your time, your breathing pattern. All right, here. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing good. Mentally, I feel better. Physically, pain is the same. Oh God. I hope you can sleep well. Breathing in deep. Breathing out from the top of the head down. So I remember when I had a twisted nerve, like I lifted something that, so it's not sure that's a twisted nerve for you, but I can just tell you my experience, how it was for me. As I had a twisted nerve and I lifted something in a way that was not good, kind of like with a lot of force and like fast lifting something really heavy, and then it kind of gave me a twisted nerve in the above shoulders, so somewhere next to the shoulders, and the pain was so heavy that I couldn't really stand upright that good. And when I went to school and studied something, I physically felt sick, so I really felt I need to throw up. So I went back home and then I really relaxed. And with time it went away again. Release your head, release your neck. Push your upper back up, lower back up, and again down. Release the belly, release the chest, looking forward. Good. From here, shake your wrists, shake your shoulders. Thank you. Oof, not fun? Yeah, exactly not fun. I think it feels kind of like maybe comparable to what I have been feeling, right? So you can kind of relate. Shake your wrist, shake your shoulders, shake your elbows. And you know, really I make this body-mind connection is becoming more and more intense, and I see it more and more in my life. So body-mind connection means that you're, for example, your mind changes your body and your body changes your mind. So if you have physical pain in your body, this changes what you think, right? And what you're thinking again changes what you're feeling in one way. So the thing with pain, it's really that it's super hard to, it's super easy to say, right? It's super hard to do, is to accept pain, to say, to welcome the pain with open arms, to really say, hey, you're welcome, thank you for being there, right? Because pain is not just something bad, but also something good, because it really helps you identify the problem, what's going on, right? So it's not just something bad, or something that hurts, but it's something that is helping your body recover, right? Good. So accepting and welcoming the pain. From here today we're going a little bit more into inversions. First of all, let's bring our hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw the fingers a little bit, and push the mounts of the fingers down here. I hope you can see that. Mounts of the fingers touch the mat or touch the floor. Claw the fingers a little bit, like in the exercise we did before. Tuck your toes in and push your hips up into the sky. Whoa, how does that feel? Yeah, how can you sleep, pumpkin? Does it work sleeping? And start to walk a little bit. You don't need to be in downward facing dog here right now, but bring your chest a little bit up. Coming in between downward facing dog and plank position. And walk your legs up and down, connecting with the heels, with the legs. How do they feel today? Whew. Maybe come a little bit more into plank, maybe shift yourself a little bit more to downward facing dog. This means hips more up, or again more into the plank pose. Just play around a little bit and then release your knees again, come back into all fours, shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees, and start moving your hips a little bit side to side. Release your head. Release your shoulders, release your neck. Great. And you know, today is the day where we have the podcast together with Flexi Tiffy. I'm already excited about that. It's going to be amazing, very much amazing. We're going to learn a lot about aerial silks, about aerial yoga. I'm excited about that and excited to get to know Flexi Tiffy a little bit better, because she seems quite amazing. What kind of vision she has for her yoga. And just move your body in a way that feels good to you right now. If you don't have an idea of what to do, think about moving like a snake. Moving like a snake. You can also make an endless 8 with your hips. Rounding and arcing the spine. And you can also shift yourself back to child's pose-like variation and upward facing dog. Go where you please. Go where it feels good to you right now. Good. And from here, slowly, bring your hands forward again. Whew. Push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a little bit, tuck your toes and shift your hips up into the sky. And let's go a little bit deeper into downward facing dog right now. So push your hips up a little bit, still your chest and your shoulders can be a little bit up. Good, as we want to create a rounding in the lower spine, so more space in the lower spine, we can bend the knees. Good. Chest up a little bit, and if you know it, we can also turn the thighs inward and back. Inward and back. Good. This creates a little bit of a increased rounding in the lower spine. My hamstrings feel really sore. So how is it for you? Look between your wrists and start walking up. Breathing out and walk up. Good. When we are in the forward fold, bend your knees a lot and release your body down. Body down onto your knees. Bring your hands up to your hips, elbows, your knees, and come up with a straight back. Good job. Bring your arms up into the sky. Breathing in deep and bring the hands in front of the heart together. Good. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel how your body feels and release the arms. Good. Let's come into the middle of the mat and start to jump a little out of the knees. Release the shoulders, release the neck. Release the wrists, the shoulders, the elbows. Release the head, release the neck, and jump out of the knees, right? We're jumping out of the knees. And if you like to intensify, you can jump out of the heels or even out of the feet. And if there's pain in your body, listening to that pain and maybe just stop and stand. It's completely fine. Good. You can jump completely, leaving the floor. My pants are falling almost down. Good. And then release again. Coming back to your knees maybe. And try to really release your neck and your shoulders. So you feel the neck, the head, the shoulders are jumping. Coming slowly, completely back to your body. And opening your eyes again, shake your legs a little. And yeah, let's go. We need to kind of step up our game a little bit, and we're going into inversions today. So our goal is handstands. So, but don't worry about it, we're really making slow progress there. Some exercises will be a little harder, some exercises will be a little easier. Let me quickly fix that. Just saw something. Whoop. Good. It's a little better, I guess. Good. So what are you doing? First exercise, bring your hands up into the sky. I quickly come on my knees so you can see better, but you can keep standing. Bring your hands palms are pointing up. Draw the fingers down towards you. We push out of the shoulders. Breathing in deep, into the belly, into the chest. Breathing out. Thank you for hanging out with me, pumpkin. I hope you can sleep well, right, with your pain. Pushing out of the palms, drawing the fingers back down towards your body. Yeah, pushing the palms up into the sky. Woohoo! Drawing the fingers back down. I like that emote, man. And release. Shake your wrist. Shake your wrist. Shake your shoulders. Shake your elbows, and then bring your hands forward in front of you. Push out of the palms again, pushing out of the palms, draw the fingers back towards you, and push out of the shoulders. So the shoulder sockets are leaving, the shoulders are leaving the shoulder socket. Draw the fingers back towards you. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest, and release. One more deep breath here. In. Belly into the chest. Draw the fingers back towards you, push out of the palms. And release. Shake your wrists a little. Good. We are warming up the wrists, shoulders, the elbows. And let's come back into all fours. So make your way down. Your time. Take your time, don't worry. You need to go fast here. And from here, we bring the hands a little bit closer to the knees. And if you have done that before, we are doing wrist push-ups. You have done that before, you can go further away, because further away will make it more difficult. If you have never done it, take it like maybe a little bit more than a foot width distance away from your knees. Then shift all the weight to the wrists, to the mounts of the fingers. So we're shifting all the weight, as you see, I'm kind of leaning a little bit forward, shifting all the weight to the mounts of the fingers. Now what we want to do is we want to push up with the mounts of the fingers, lifting the wrists up. What we don't want to do is lifting with the hips up. So not with the hips up. So we really want to shift a lot of the weight forward to the mounts of the fingers, to the wrists. And then we push up with the mounts of the fingers. Let's go for a round of 10. It's going rather fast. Let's do this. Excited? Excited to go to inversion? Let's go. Pushing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. That's already enough. Shake your wrists a little bit. Shake your elbows. Shake your shoulders. And let's come forward again. And we go for a round of 20. If 10 is a lot for you, then please just go for 10 again. Otherwise, let's go for 20. Thank you, Story82. Welcome in. We're going for inversions today. So we're going towards handstand. I'm Marcel. And let's go for a round of 20 right now. So here's really important, the mounts of the fingers connected to the floor. So shift the weight over the mounts of the wrist or the wrists and push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Release. And what you want to feel here is a burning in the arms. And how are you doing today, Story82? How are you doing? And you should feel a kind of like a burning in the lower arms. If you're feeling that, you're doing correct. Shake your wrists out, shake your shoulders, shake your elbows. Bring your hands forward again. Push into the mounts of the fingers, into the wrists, and shift your weight there. And let's go for a round of 20 again, and then maybe even a round of 30, and then we continue with the next exercise. So this is really to bring the awareness again to the mounts of the fingers. This is really important in handstand, where we want to go. And don't worry, we're making these exercises so everybody can follow. Also the handstand, there will be variations, so everybody can follow. Doing good? Awesome. Welcome in. We're doing here everyday yoga, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for writing in the chat, by the way, Story82. So let's go for a round of 20 again. Push into the mounts of the fingers. If you have any questions, please always feel free to ask. And we can also change a little bit of what we're doing. So let's go for a round of 20 again. Push up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Good. Release. Shake your wrists. And we're going for a round of 30. And then we're going for one exercise further. And it's going to be amazing, you guys. Story82, why is your name Story82? It sounds exciting. I like stories. So come forward. Maybe there's a story behind your name, right? So let's go for around the 30. Push into the mounts of the fingers and the wrists, and push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake your wrists. Shake your shoulders. Shake your elbows. And from here we're coming into a downward facing dog. And we're making some jumps there. But first of all, we need to make sure that our mounts of the fingers are connected to the floor. So let's do that. Again, bring your hands now a little bit further forward on your mat. If you have a mat, if you don't have a mat, do it without a mat. That's completely fine. Push into the mounts of the fingers. And the mounts of the fingers are connected. And now we want to do the exact same exercise that we did before, but we're coming into the downward facing dog. And we're using the same muscles. So we're not doing the exact same exercise, but we're using the same muscles, and they are pushing us down to the floor. So let me show you. So coming into downward facing dog, we get long from the hands to the hips this time. Try to make that really, really long and straight. From the hands to the hips. From there we bend the knees. We keep the length. Push in through the mounts of the fingers here. Mounts of the fingers connected to the floor here. All these connected. And we want to push in through these mounts of the fingers. And then we start jumping just this little tiny bit. And we press down into the mounts of the fingers. And this pushes us down into the floor. And this is what keeps us up in handstand. Good. So jump a little bit, and let's just come into downward facing dog and jump a little bit. You can just do little jumps, that's completely fine. You're doing amazing. Just maybe go for a round of 10 jumps. Your hips long towards your fingers. Yep. Good. And then release. Bring your knees to the sides, big toes together. Ooh, knees to the sides, big toes together. And release your hands forward. Bring your shoulders away from the ears. Release your head down. Thank you for being here, you guys. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. There, we're coming up slowly again. If this is hard for you to breathe in child's pose, this is child's pose or was child's pose, then you can loosen your belt a little bit. So I have really a loose kind of pants right now, so it's really easy for me to breathe in child's pose. But if your pants are more kind of like tight, then it's rather hard to breathe. So make sure you can relax your pants a little bit. That's funny. Bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a little. Tuck your toes in and push your hips up into the sky, and from there again, connect the mounts of the fingers of the ground. Claw the fingers a little bit, and we start jumping one more time. Jump and push yourself down a lot through the mounts of the fingers. So you really want to get control. You want to be able to push yourself down when you jump up. And maybe you can jump up a little bit more, push yourself down. Great job. And push yourself down from the moment that you're jumping. Great. You can also try to land really softly, keeping the length from the hands to the hips. Ooh. Strange. Good. And then release. Bring your knees to the sides one more time. Big toes together. Whew. And reach forward. With your hands, shoulders a little bit to the sides. And breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. Give yourself the permission to breathe deep into the belly, into the chest here. Smile a little. And slowly come up. Woo. Come up. Great. Sit back on your heels. Shake your arms. Come into downward facing dog, and we're standing up. From there, push into the mounts of the fingers, look between your wrists. Start to walk up. Forward fold here. And from forward fold, it's going to be tough. This is probably the toughest exercise right now. So what we want to do is you bring the hands down rather close to our toes, and we shift all the weight to the hands. Connect the mounts of the fingers again to the floor. Why are we connecting the mounts of the fingers to the floor, you might ask? To protect the wrist. So rather than having all the weight on the wrists, we're distributing the weight towards the mounts of the fingers and the wrists at the same time, right? So shifting forward all the way to the hands, we're kind of lifting the legs up a little bit and stepping back. That's what we want to do. Draw the hands back towards your feet again, shifting all the way to the hands, stepping a little bit back. Pumpkin, I really like the emote from Tony. I don't know the other emotes where they're from, but I like Josephine a lot. Josephine is cool. Good, and stepping back until we're at the back, and Josephine is the little... Good. We're on the back. Shake your hands, shake your shoulders, shake your elbows. Because I love stories, real or made up. That's awesome. Good. then maybe I can tell you a story. But I need to think. So walk forward with your hands. And from there we come down with the elbows close to our sides. Hands close and push up again. Yeah, you know, story 82, I got one for you. Let me get, I'll start in a moment. So we're coming down, elbows close to our sides. And then push up and walk back with your hands. Good. And from here we walk forward again. So, you know, I'm not alone here, story 82, but I'm Marcel Shawn. And Shawn has also a little story about his name. So let me tell you, Shawn is written like that. And yeah, Shawn is a little dragon. And he's here as my yoga co-teacher, and he received his name. I wanted to name him differently, but somebody else misunderstood his name. So I said Shawn with J-E-A-N, but the other person misunderstood it and said S-H-A-W-N, Shawn, kind of. And so that's the little story about how Shawn received his name. And yeah, that was fun. But it was just like a quick little story, I know. So bring your hands forward, just foot width distance away. Shift all the weight to the hands, and then we're going the same way back, and just lift the toes up a little bit. And you know, this is super hard in the beginning. If you're doing this the first time, this is super hard. And we're walking forward until we're at the front of the mat again. And we're not wanting to jump, but we're really shifting the weight to the hands and then lifting the toes up. Yeah, when we're in the front again, bend your knees, bring your hands to the hips, and stand up with a straight back. Good. Shake your wrists, shake your shoulders. Hi Fabi, good to see you. If you like, we're going to handstand right now. You can do that too. The variation 1 is completely accessible to everybody. We're finding a wall right now. So good to have you also, Fabi. And we're bringing the hands towards the wall of your choice. And we are shifting the hips over the heels. This is accessible for everybody. This is variation 1. And what we're doing here is we're really connecting the hands with the wall. The mounts of the fingers push into the wall. We look between the wrists. So lift your head up a little bit. And then as soon as you can lift your eyes up and look between your wrists, that's where you want to be. Drawing the belly in and up. Good. And there's so much to learn here. Pushing out of the shoulders, look between your wrists, push into the mounts of the fingers. Feel how your legs are connected with the floor. Good. And then release, coming up slowly again. Shake your legs. This is variation 1. You can do that again if you like, or we can go a little bit further. Fabi, how are you doing today? How is your day going? Are you streaming later? Are you streaming at 10? I'm not sure. On Friday. No, yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday already. Shake your legs. I slept. Oh, you overslept. Wait, slept? You stood up too early? What did you say Shawn's original name was? So Shawn, I wanted to name him with Che, like that story. And the other person that I said this to, like the first time I said Shawn's name, responded to me, SHAWN. Like that. That's spelled SHAWN, and so I thought, yeah, okay, then it's like that. He wants to be named kind of like the English variation of it, right? I thought I'd go live at 8 a.m. so I'm awake now. Oh, good. Then, you know, I can radio after, if you like. And yeah, so this was variation 1, right? You can do that again, or you can measure the distance with kind of like sitting with your bum towards the wall, extend one foot, measure the distance here, put your hand here, put your hands where you measured the distance, right? Push into the mounts of the fingers, claw the fingers a little bit, and step up. This is variation 2. You don't need to do that. You can do variation 1 again. Listen to your body. Listen to where you can go today. Shift your hips over the head, over the wrists, right? Exactly. Draw the belly in and up. Look between your wrists. We want to do the exact same thing that we have done before, right? Good. Push out of your shoulders. Connect the mounts of the fingers with the floor. Look between your wrists. Breathe in deep and slowly come down. You've done that. Shake your wrists. Shake your wrists. Are you going live at 9 a.m.? Okay, then there's no rate for you. So, to say that again, we're doing yoga every day. Today is a little bit different because we're doing some handstand practice, some inversions. Yeah, not what we normally do, but we're coming now to a close slowly. So let's lie down on our back. We're already a little bit over time. I kind of want to be on time, but now lately as I start meditating, as we started meditating in the beginning of the yoga lesson, it just takes a little bit longer to come from the meditation to the yoga practice. So yeah, it just takes some time. So lay back on your back, extend your arms over the head, and get long from in the right side. Right leg long, right arm long. So we're kind of slowing down right now. Left leg long, left arm long. And right leg long, right arm long. This is really good for your lower back. Just switch around, left leg long, left arm long, and right leg long, right arm long. Good. And from there, bring your knees up. Bring your hands into cactus pose, so they're lying next to you, fingers are pointing up. Bring the knees to the right and then to the left. Woo. To the right and to the left. Windshield wipers here. And if you like to do any other position before we come into Shavasana, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we go directly into Shavasana. Let's enjoy this for another moment here. Good. When you're ready, extend your feet. Toes are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your sides. Palms are pointing towards the sky. So toes are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your sides. Palms are pointing towards the sky. This is important. Palms are pointing towards the sky, because like that your shoulders are kind of like a little bit on your back, and this eases your breath so you can breathe into the belly and your chest easier. Good. From there, close your eyes, just be. I will get you back to your body in around 2 minutes and we finish up this lesson. Sorry. Ui. Long time since I sneezed. I can't. Just be. Just be. Thank you. Just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. And you're having your eyes still closed. Coming back to your body. Drawing the knees in towards your belly when you're ready. Knees in towards your belly. And shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. Lying down on your side body, releasing all the tension in your body. Checking with your shoulders, your neck, your tongue, releasing the tension, softening the skin of the face. Releasing the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Releasing the chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the heels, the toes. Breathing in deeply, the belly into the chest. And one more time, really giving yourself the permission to breathe as deep as you can. Lifting yourself up with your next breath. Coming into a final sitting position. Having your eyes still closed. As soon as you're sitting upright, bring your hands in front of the heart together. Take your time. Honoring your yoga practice. Thank you so much for practicing today. Releasing the arms, opening your eyes, and welcome back. Thank you so much for practicing today with us. And we really enjoyed. I really enjoyed. And it was awesome. Hey, Story. Good to see you. Good to see you, Fabi. Good to see you, Pumpkin. You're amazing, guys. Yeah, Shawn. Shawn's a good dragon today. Thank you for everybody that came in, and yeah, you can find me on Discord if you like to speak about anything. If you have any questions, ideas, or suggestions, you can always let me know directly in the chat. And if you like to do more yoga, you can find me also on my YouTube, where I upload all these live streams. All these live streams will be available on YouTube. Next to that, I appreciate every follow that you can give me. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, that's about it. One more thing. We're having a podcast later today, together with Flexitiffy. And we're going to speak about different yogas. Let's say maybe a little bit of acro yoga, a little bit of aerial yoga. What is that exactly? And why should you try it, or why shouldn't you try it? Where are the dangers? And kind of like so on. We just explore a little bit of what you can do and what kind of health benefit it has, and such things. Hi, Pumpkin! Yay! Yay, podcast! Yeah, I hope you're excited. We're going at 6 o'clock Central European time. Wait, now I'm not sure anymore. Is it 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock? I'm not really sure. You find it down in the description, in the panels. There's a panel with Flexitiffy, with podcasts and Flexitiffy. Health First Podcast, it's called. And then there's the time on there. So I would really love to see you there. If you have any questions, you can ask Flexitiffy there, or you can also ask me there. There's a special section for that in the end, and we will be going for around 45 minutes, 50 minutes. That's the goal. We see how we can do that. This will be the second podcast. I'm really excited about that, and thank you so much for being here, you guys, today. Fabi, Pumpkin, Story, I really enjoyed it together with you. Let's go over and rate somebody right now. Let me quickly check who's online. Who's online? Oh, you said something else there. By the way, the orange shirt looks great on you. You look really good in orange. Thank you. You know, the panels are also orange, and this orange, slightly blue, blackish. I think, yeah, you're right. You're right with that. Thank you, Pumpkin. You're so nice. You're so nice. I hope you're doing well, better very soon. So, oh, Otus is online. You guys probably know I love raiding Otus. Yeah. Goodbye, Story. Thank you for hanging in, and we're going to raid somebody right now. I'm excited to raid Otus Goddess. She's what is she doing? Is she drawing? Yeah, she's creating something. That's awesome. She's a really lovely streamer. She's really chilled. I really if you want to hang out with somebody, I really suggest her, because she's really chilled. You can speak with her, and yeah, she's awesome. With that said, let me raid Otus Goddess here. Let us raid Otus Goddess, right? Yeah, excited about that. And you know the comment already, or what we're using. If you're a subscriber here, you can also put your favorite emotes there. But I like to raid with love, right? You probably know that already. So you can copy that in the chat. And let's rate her right now, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. You really made my day for being here. You are awesome. You are important. If you have anything to talk about, feel free to reach out to me via Discord. Bye, you guys. See you very soon. See you at least tomorrow, maybe, or later in the podcast. See you there. Bye-bye.
Hi Marcel, oh my god. Goodness, I pumpkin, I love.